Hello everybody, good day. On this video we'll have a complete walkthrough on iSCSI LUN data store mounting on VMware ESXi. Let's have a look on the process step by step. Let's log into the NAS and configure the LUN and iSCSI target. Here I am using a Synology NAS. On the Synology NAS, open SAN Manager. If you already have the icon on the desktop, use that. Otherwise, go to all programs and open SAN Manager. On the SAN Manager, there is no LUNs or iSCSI targets created here. So we will create a new LUN. Click Create New. Give some description. I'm giving ESXi. Choose a volume according to your capacity requirements. Here I am choosing a 20 TB volume and I am assigning 11 TB, and make sure to select the thick provisioning to have better performance. So thick provisioning will allocate all the 11 TB to the LUN. Then choose the iSCSI target, which will be created automatically along with the LUN, and then click Next. Now we are not setting any kind of permissions here. We are going with allow all. I will explain the permission setting and all later on this video. Click Next. Click Done. With that, here we created the LUN and the iSCSI target. Here you can see the LUN is created. The total capacity of 10.7 TB, almost 11 TB. See, the total capacity is showing as used because it's a thick provisioning. Then here you can see the iSCSI target as well. So now let's go to the basic settings for the iSCSI. Click Edit here. We are not using any kind of authentication. Go to Advanced. Click Allow multiple sessions from one or more iSCSI initiators. Mapping. Here already the LUN is mapped. And the network binding. Choose any network port or a bond. Means link aggregation bond. Then you can save the configuration. So you can by these settings you can route the traffic through a different network ports. Now we go to the LUN and check the settings there on the LUN. Click Edit. Here you can see mapping, permission. Now we are not going for permissions, and all default setting, nothing changed. Okay, for the time being we are done with the NAS settings, creation of LUN and iSCSI. Now we'll go to the VMware. Here we create the iSCSI adapter and all the necessary settings and configuration. Select the host, go to the configure and then storage adapter, and click add software adapter and add iSCSI adapter. Click OK. Here we got the iSCSI adapter added to the VMware. Now we need to configure the network to route the traffic, iSCSI traffic. Let's start the required network configuration. Go to the virtual switches. We need to create VM kernel adapters to carry the iSCSI traffic. Click Add Networking. Choose VM kernel adapter. Then create a new standard switch. And make sure the MTU size is 9000 to support jumbo frame. So then select the free network adapter of the server. Here I am choosing VMNIC 2. Then a label. So I'm going to choose iSCSI_A. No other selections. Click Next. I'm obtaining IP automatically. Click Finish. So here we created a new virtual switch with a VM kernel adapter directly connected to a physical network adapter. We have to create one more VM kernel adapter for multipathing. Here also same settings, MTU 9000 to support jumbo frames, add a free network adapter, VM number 3, we name it as iSCSI _B, no other settings, click next and finish. Here we created a second network switch with a physical adapter connected to it. This is very important. We need to have two VM kernel adapter connected to two separate network interface to have multipathing for iSCSI for more reliable connection and faster data transfer. Now we can add the iSCSI storage. Now with the iSCSI storage adapter selected, we will bind the network ports, the VM kernel ports, to the iSCSI adapter. So click add, select the VM kernel adapter that we created, click OK. See, both the ports are added. Rescan the adapter. Now we will connect to the Synology NAS through dynamic discovery. Click add the IP address of the iSCSI server. Click OK. See, NAS is connected. You are connected to the iSCSI. Now we rescan adapter and rescan storage. Now you can see the iSCSI device is added. The capacity is 10.7. We successfully connected to the iSCSI target. So here you can see the multipath as we created earlier. See, both paths are active. Now we can check the multipath connection, how it is reflected on Synology. So we just check the IP address of the VM kernel adapters that we created for iSCSI. This is 1.72 and 1.146. Through these two adapters, the iSCSI is connected. Now let's check Synology how multipath is reflected. Go to iSCSI. See, here you can see the 72 and 146 IP address. See the path you can see. Now we will configure the security. We will allow only the ESXi host to be connected to the iSCSI. Before we allowed all to be connected to iSCSI. Now we have to add our ESXi host. You can click create host and then start. Give a name. I'm giving ESXi. Select VMware ESXi, which is automatically selected. Click next. Here for the LUN we give read write access. Click next and done. So we added the host. Here you can see the host is added. Now we go to LUN, edit, permission. We will go to custom and select ESXi, read write, save, done. Now only our existing ESXi host can be connected to the LUN. With this, the Synology part is over. Now we need to add the data store on the ESXi host. We move to ESXi, click storage and devices. You can see the Synology iSCSI is connected and the data store status not consumed. So we go to the data stores. We have to create the data store. Right click, storage, create new data store. We'll choose VMFS. Next, we'll give the name for the data store. I'm giving iSCSI-LUN. Selecting the host and select the Synology iSCSI target, which is already showing there. Click next, next, no changes, done. Now the data store will be reflected. See, the newly created and formatted data store is ready for creating VMs or storing data. So you can see the data store is created successfully. Now we can check the storage adapter status. Go to the storage adapter, select the iSCSI storage adapter. Then you can see the device and the data store status also showing here. So with this, the multi-path iSCSI data store creation is completed. Now I will add some VMs here on this particular data store, and I will show you the status. See, all the multi-path, everything is active and working fine. By the way, we didn't use any kind of advanced option. We done it with all default settings. There is one important thing to remember. All the layer 1 devices should have the same MTU value to carry the jumbo frame traffic. Suppose these virtual switches, both of them are configured with 9000 MTU on the ESXi side. Okay, now I will show you the Synology network adapter configuration. Here you can see the MTU size is configured as 9000. Same on the switch, both the ESXi and NAS is connected. This links is switch. This also configured with the MTU value higher than 9000. 10240 is the maximum supported by this switch. So this is very important to have the right MTU value across all the layer 1 devices. Now I will show you the VMs moved to the iSCSI volume. See, the VMs are running successfully. There is no issue with that, and there is no performance issues as well. With that, we came to the end of this session. Thank you very much.